What if I told you that there's a neighborhood just south of Houston that feels like you're living on a permanent Mediterranean style vacation, and it does not have to cost $1 million? Today we're going to be exploring Tuscan Lakes. Now Tuscan Lakes is a beautiful master plan community, and by the end of this video you're going to know all about the amenities that are here, you're going to know why people choose to live here, and then you're also going to be exploring 2 different homes with me and Samantha today, and you definitely don't want to miss out on the second one. So don't touch that dial, do not touch that remote, sit right there, and let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, well as you can see, Samantha and I have little Savannah with us today, so she's gonna be tagging along. Savannah, what do you think about letting them know about the cost to get into this community? Should we do that first? Yeah? Say yeah? Okay. All right, so let's talk about the cost to get into Tuscan Lakes. So right now there's about 17 active listings with a median list price right now at $434,000, and the price is going to range from $309,000 all the way up to $1.2 million. What do you think about that, Savannah? The median price is $434,000. Not too bad, not too bad. What do you think, Samantha?
Not too bad.
Savannah's like, whatever.
She just likes the flowers.
All right, and the median sales price right now as the making of this video is actually $390,000 or $175 per square, which honestly, all things considered, isn't too bad. Now, there's a couple things that I want you to know about Tuscan Lakes itself. It's actually kind of critical. So let's talk about the location first. So Tuscan Lakes is actually going to be located on 96, which is AKA League City Parkway. And 96 is actually going to come down and it's going to split Tuscan Lakes in half. One half is actually going to be zoned to Dickinson ISD, and then the other half is actually going to be zoned to CC ISD or Clear Creek ISD. So if school districts are something that's very important to you, pay attention to which side or which home you're looking at and which side or which school district that it falls into. Now there's also something interesting about Tuscan Lakes too. So Tuscan Lakes also has a gated side, a gated community. Actually, there's a luxury side over there, as you can probably see behind me. That side's actually gated for the luxury side, but there's also a regular side that's gated, but it is for senior citizens. It's a 55 and up community. So for all my senior citizens out there, if you're looking for a special community that is gated and it is for 55 and up only, hey, this might be a good opportunity for you to get into Tuscan Lakes. Okay, so now let's talk about the amenities here in Tuscan Lakes. So now the non-gated section, which is where we're at right now, you can see we have a beautiful community pool with an island kind of in the middle. And then, I don't know if you can see, but I'll put up some drone footage, Samantha. We have a 0 beach entry right here, especially, and then some mushrooms for the kids that create the little waterfall pattern, which is pretty cool. And then of course we have a nice little relaxing area over here. Now what's also interesting is the active adult 55 and up community, the gated section of Tuscan Lakes on a little further north of League City Park where I'm at now. They actually have their own clubhouse and their own pool as well, which I thought was actually pretty nice for the active adults. And then you're also going to have parks, which we were at one earlier. It's just actually, hey, let's go take them over there. All right, so we have this little park right here, which is a nice, and they also have like little pocket parks that you can find scattered throughout the neighborhood as well. So tons of green space, tons of little lakes around here too. So it's also this is also a really nice neighborhood. But that's going to wrap it up for the amenities. Now we do have 2 tours to go show you today, 2 homes to show you today, like I mentioned in the intro. Are you ready to go take a look at those?
I am.
With Savannah?
With Savannah.
All right, well, let's rock and roll. We got 2 houses to show. Let's go. All right, we're going to kick this tour off with something a little bit more modest, or should I say median, because the median price was in the 400. So this one is actually listed at $434,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath house, and it's about 3,030 square foot. So you ready to go take a look?
I am.
Let's go. Well, Savannah is enjoying herself, as
she
always.
Likes to hear her echo.
She does. So we will try our best to get this through. So as soon as we walk through the door, you can see we have this long hallway that'll lead back to the back door. And then, all right, take number 637, because Savannah, just as cute as she is, she won't stop screaming. And
she wants to tell them about the house
she
too,
does.
okay?
She does. And as cute as it is, it's just, the auto, you can't hear anything but screaming. But anyways, as soon as you enter through this house or through the front door, you can see the stairway that leads upstairs where Savannah's sitting, and then you have this long hallway that'll pretty much lead into the backyard and the living room. Now over here, right to your left-hand side, we have what would be the office or the study. Double French doors, nice, leading into it. That's one of your favorites, Samantha.
It is.
Yeah.
I love doors on a study.
Me too. But we don't have any, unfortunately for us.
I know, and with kids, it is a must.
Yeah. And then here is what would be called your formal dining area. I'm not a big fan that it's not connected, but hey, I mean, it's still a good floor plan nonetheless, because it is kind of separate from the rest of the area.
Even if you didn't want to use it as a formal dining, since it is a separate space, you could use it as like a game room or play area.
Yeah, for like, for her or the other kids, yeah, for sure. Okay, and yeah, this one right here, this door actually leads out into the 2-car garage, so we don't need to go out there. But right here is actually pretty nice. This is where the half bath is gonna be, right next to the dining room, but underneath the stairwell. So if you wanna get a shot of the half bath, show them that. Have a little pedestal sink. Pedestal sink.
It might stink.
It might stink, yeah. Being that close to that dining room. But this is the stairwell. We'll go up there in just a second. That's the master. I'll show that in just a second. But here's the living room area. So I like it. It's a 2-story home. The living room doesn't feel so claustrophobic. We do have these vaulted ceilings in here. Kind of makes this little half triangle and a lot of wall space there, which is actually a bedroom. Actually, that's the landing area, which I'll show you in just a minute. It's actually pretty cool, but tons of wall space to put some artwork up if that's your thing. And then over here, oh, actually, forgot, fireplace. We do have a fireplace.
Yep.
So for those of you coming from our northern states, it's one of those things where it looks cool to have here in Houston, but in all actuality, you'll probably never, ever use it. It just looks cool, but
yep.
We're in Houston. You'll likely never use that thing unless we do have power outages and it's like, I don't know, negative. Actually, negative. It doesn't ever get negative here, but if it's like 20 to 30 degrees outside, yeah, you might use it. All right, so this right here is gonna be the breakfast area. Now, most of the time, whenever you're eating, you're more than likely gonna be eating here. A lot of the times, we don't really use our formal dining room. Well, I know we personally don't, Samantha, I know, but a lot of people that we know, all of our friends, all of our family, they don't ever use their dining room unless it's for a formal occasion like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners. But in here we have, this is our kitchen. We have a nice sized island in here, and then this kind of like little peninsula. It kind of reminds us of our first new construction house that we built, so very similar.
Yeah.
We do have gas appliances, super nice. I'm a huge fan of gas appliances, by the way. I can't do electric, I just can't.
Yeah.
Right here is where your refrigerator would go, and then some people don't like this, some people actually do. Right here, this is gonna be your utility room. So this is where all your laundry room is gonna be. It's right off the kitchen. Some people don't like it being right off the kitchen. Other people have no preference or don't care, or they might even prefer it to be over here. So we'll walk through this little archway right here. You can see where it leads us back out. So now you can kind of have an idea of the floor plan of the downstairs. And so we'll walk this way and we'll head over to the primary bedroom. Primary bedroom is actually pretty decent in size. I actually like this.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice size.
Yeah. You probably can't tell on camera, but in here you have plenty of room to put your king size bed and all the king size furniture, all the big oversized furniture. You have plenty of room to do that in here. And then over here you'll see Savannah walking around. She likes to tag along. Shower tub combo. Shower's not the biggest, not the smallest either, but we do have a shower tub combo. Now what I've seen a lot of people do is if they don't want this tub, they'll actually knock all this down and then create one big shower. So that's a possibility for you guys if a floor plan does work for you. And you know, if it's within your budget, but you like the floor plan, you can't find anything else, just understand that that's an option. Like you can take this out if budget allows, of course. So we do have double vanity sinks here, his and her sinks. And then that's the toilet. It's not really made of gold, so, but you could show it. You could show it. Okay, and over here we have our primary closet. So.
Oh, Savannah's favorite place.
Savannah's favorite place.
If you could hear her.
I'm surprised she hasn't found this little cubby hole back here.
Oh, little secret room in there.
Yeah.
It's perfect for you, Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah.
It's just your size.
Well, we can't find Savannah. We know where she's at. All right, come on, sister. Okay, so that is the downstairs. So now we could head on upstairs and take a look at the other 3 additional bedrooms. And it sounds like somebody needs to come here and replace the batteries on the smoke alarms. Okay, so over here we have our landing area. This is what I was talking about a second ago, that wall where it's kind of dead space, but if you want to put artwork in there, that's where it is right here in the living room area. But this landing area, I think, is absolutely huge.
It is.
For a 3,000 square foot home. Pretty dang big.
It's a great space.
What would you do with this space?
This would probably be our kids' game room,
Yeah,
play area.
I think so too.
Because I haven't seen the rest of the house yet, but there probably isn't another designated game room area.
No, but it does have plugs.
It would be also a nice like upstairs living area if you have older kids, or even like a media room type. Like you could have a couch and like a big TV. Yeah. It's not going to be dark like a media room. But.
Right. But I mean, if man cave or football or something. Yeah. Okay, so let's start in bedroom number 1 or bedroom number 2. Here's the second bedroom up here. Pretty decent size.
Yeah, nice size bedroom.
And then we have a closet. All these bedrooms do have walk-in closets. Oh, look, they have a little desk in here. Oh, no light. If I would have bought this house, I'd pop a light up in there so you can see. Looks like they do.
What's it? What is that strip? Oh. It's magnet.
Oh, it is. It is magnet. You're right. There you go. All right. So just a walk-in closet, and then over here, there is a good amount of storage. So we do have.
Yeah, but there's a storage closet downstairs that we didn't point out.
All right. So in here, this is going to be our full bath number 2. So we do have a full bath up here, and it's kind of, if you want to get right here and kind of show this direction, you can kind of see. So this is the bedroom here. That's the bedroom we just came out of. So the bathroom like sits right
in the middle.
Right in the middle, yeah. And so this little hallway will lead into the third bedroom. It's a little bit smaller, but I guess the standout feature of this one, it does, if you want to turn, well, actually, 2 things. It has this little reading nook area right here, which is kind of cool. Or kids probably stack up their little bears and stuff right here.
Yeah, or you could make it like a little sitting ledge.
Yeah, a little sitting ledge. But it also has a deeper walk-in closet on this one.
Oh yeah, and it looks like there's a window in there.
Yeah, there is a window, so which is interesting. So you can kind of see, you can see out in the front. But yeah, we have pretty decent amount of space in here for our walk-in closet. So that was bedroom number 3, right? Because master down, this 2. One right here, and that one.
Yep.
Now we'll go into bedroom number 4. So this one's a little bit smaller as well, but this one also has another deep closet.
Whoa.
Yep. So this one does have a nice walk-in closet too. Pretty sweet. Yeah. Pretty standard size, pretty standard bedroom. It's not the most gigantic bedroom in the world, but again, this is more of your typical home that you're going to see.
Home.
Yeah. This is an average home, more of a, because this is the medium price range of what you could expect in Tuscan Lakes. So here's another closet, not connected to a bedroom, which I thought was interesting.
Wow. This is a large like storage closet.
Yeah, for sure. I think we'll lock her in there. Come on, Savannah Bananas. You can look, they had a little,
they must have had a cat.
A cat, yeah. And then right here is gonna be the third or second full bath. Third full bath, yeah, because one's downstairs.
Yeah.
The master. So it's another full bathroom.
So that one would be, 3. I guess, like this bedroom's bathroom.
Yeah. Which is interesting, like, I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could blow out this wall and then combine it with this closet, and then they have their own, I don't know, you could do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. Maybe close this off and add it to the room so you have a second primary.
Yeah.
I don't know, each their own. So that is this, so we can go outside and take a look at the backyard because this is a resale.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so we'll take a look out in the backyard. So this is a smaller lot size. Just wait until you see the second house, but you get a smaller lot, which also means less maintenance, which is always nice, and cheaper on your wallet when it comes to mowing and taking care of this place. But we do have a nice covered patio. Looks like it already comes with some shades too. So you have 2 drop-down shades right here to block out the sun. But at least you get a covered patio. I don't see any gas lines, do you?
No, just the water hose.
No. It wouldn't be nothing but a thing. Nothing, what is it? Nothing but a chicken wing, nothing but a thing? I don't know. But if the gas line's over there, it'd be easy to just put your gas line here and build out your outdoor kitchen if you wanted one. Okay, so quick recap. Yeah, so don't get stung. So we'll hurry up so we don't get stung. Otherwise, the next 2 are gonna have swollen faces. Okay, so quick recap. This is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathrooms, right? 3,030 square foot, listed currently for sale right here in Tuscan Lakes at $434,000. You tell me if you think it's worth it. I can't answer that, only you can. I can provide comps and all that stuff, and we can justify getting the price, but only at the end of the day, it's what matters to you and if you think this house is worth the money or not. With all that said, you ready to go take a look at the second one?
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, well, we have arrived at the second house, and this is a beautiful 2-story home. It is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,400 square foot with an amazing backyard that you're about to see. The lot size is freaking awesome. And the current list price right now for this home here in Tuscan Lakes, 3,400 square foot, and it has a surprise upstairs, $600,000. So without further ado, you ready to go take a look?
I am.
Let's go. Wait on little Miss Savannah. She's still tagging along with us.
Welcome in.
Uh-oh. You okay?
Welcome in.
Welcome in, Savannah Bananas. Okay, so when I was in here a second ago turning on the lights, let's take a good breath. Does it smell good? It smells refreshing.
Yeah.
I smell, it smells clean in here, which is super nice. Okay, so as soon as we walk in, we have this nice grand foyer. I mean, it's not quite 20, but there's 20-foot ceilings in the living room, but right here we have this really nice grand foyer with the chandelier hanging over. So adds a nice little touch. Now this house is actually a little bit more of the, I guess, Tuscany feel, if you will. Like the first house quite wasn't there. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit more Tuscany feel. So as soon as you walk in, we got the grand foyer. We have this staircase right here that you just saw. And then over here, we have the guest bath, which will be up at the front. The front door is literally right here. So that's the guest bath. This leads into the garage. We don't have to show that, but additional storage. So we have a storage closet here, which makes things nice. And when I was walking through here, come on, Savannah. When I was walking through here a second ago, like everything in this house has been meticulously maintained. So this is actually a house in a really, really good condition. We'll go upstairs and...
Well, do you want to show this side first?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the dining room. What an idiot. All right. Yeah, dining room here. Not gonna run into this. I always run into these chandeliers because I'm just tall, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you definitely don't.
Nice.
You can walk directly underneath this. You're about the size of Jose Altuve from the Astros, I think. So one thing I did notice too is all of the windows throughout the house has these little solar screens, which makes it really nice for those hot summer days or just hot summers that we have here in Houston.
Yeah.
Definitely like if a house already has it, man, you're good. It makes it's like a catch-22 in my opinion, because it does help with the overall like temperature in the house a little bit, but at the same time, if you don't have proper lighting, it makes everything very dark. So just keep that in mind as we tour this house. Some of this stuff might actually look pretty dark. I might try to edit it and brighten it up a little bit, but it's just an unfortunate part of having solar screens. It just makes everything a little dark. Okay, did I miss anything on the front?
Nope, we made it.
We made it, okay. All right, so here's the living room. We have 20-foot soaring ceilings all throughout. You can see, again, solar screens in here, like I was saying a second ago, which makes things very nice. And then you can kind of tell, if you still want to pan up, this house is already pre-wired for surround sound. And you can see where it pops out right here. So it's already pre-wired for surround sound, which is nice. Oh, actually, that's where it pops out right there, this little bookshelf. So I kind of really like the setup here with how symmetrical it is. Me and you are always back and forth about fireplaces because of our fireplace.
Ours is off center, so it looks a little funky.
Yeah, I hate it so much. Yeah. Even if when we do center it up, like remodel that portion of the house, the living room isn't like, I don't know. It's weird because the fireplace will come further. I don't know, but anyways.
It's basically like this, but
it's further out.
Because the hallway to our bedroom is on the right side instead of the left side. Yeah. But otherwise, it's exactly like this.
But I like that it is symmetrical. You know, you have your bookshelves on the left and to the right, and then this is a gas log fireplace, so that makes things extra nice. Okay, so turning this direction is going to be the kitchen. So the kitchen, you have this guy right here, this extra tall bar stool top. But the kitchen is actually rather large. We're at a 3,400 square foot home, 2-story. So this kitchen is actually pretty decent. I mean, I like this island. It's a very nice, large island.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Tons of cabinet space. I don't know if you got a good shot of this already, but tons of cabinets throughout.
Ooh, oh
there.
yeah, all these open.
Child
as well.
locks for Savannah.
Yep.
Yeah, all of these open up. So you have tons of storage space in here. And then
obviously adult proof too.
adult proof too, yeah. So we do have our gas appliances, stovetop, super nice, vent hood here. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a really decently sized kitchen. We have our built-in oven with our built-in microwave here. So you have plenty of room to kind of work around, you know, like especially those, the holiday seasons when you're cooking or you're hosting, you have plenty of space to line up all your food.
Yeah, not only do you have the island, but then all this counter space here you could use.
Yeah.
And then if you have like a buffet table or something in your dining room, you even have that.
You know, you could change these out to like heat lamps to where like keep your food nice and cold. Where Little Miss Savannah is, this is gonna be the breakfast area, so you can put a small table. Can't do too big because you got the refrigerator right there, unfortunately, but you do have some room to put maybe a 4-seater right here. But if that doesn't work, what's really cool is you keep going this way, the dining room actually connects to the kitchen, which is kind of cool. We'll get to that, but you can see this is the utility. The utility is bigger than the last house that we just saw, which is nice. And it does come with the shelving.
Yeah, there's lots of space in there for extra storage too.
Yeah, for sure, which is always nice,
yes.
Especially if you have a lot of kids.
You need all the room for storage.
All the room. Butler's area, so we have a little butler's, not really butler's pantry, but butler's area. Most of the time people are probably gonna put their coffee stuff here or hiding their liquor bottles or whatever up in here. I mean, this use case is endless, but you get the idea. But it does connect right back over here to where we were a second ago, the dining room.
Yeah.
So you don't have to walk all the way around to get to your kitchen and bring food. This is where you're gonna do your majority of your eating time, especially if you're a large family. Okay, so this is the pantry.
This must be the pantry we passed.
Yeah. Not a huge walk-in pantry, but it is spacious enough. I mean, you do have, again, you have plenty of cabinet space. If you wanted to store some stuff in there, you absolutely could. Or if you just wanted to, I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could rip out the butler's area and make built-in pantry there.
You could. There's also shelving in that laundry room, so if you needed more shelving space, you could use some of that shelving in the laundry room for
that is very
storage. I know some people do that.
Yeah. All right, we'll make our way into here. So this is the primary. So tall ceilings in the primary. We have the recessed ceilings too. As you can probably see, I mean, I'm gonna try to do some editing to brighten it up, but it is pretty dark in here. And that is because of these solar screens that are in here. And not to mention, they do have some yellow lights that
and there's only one light in this giant room.
Yeah.
So
you could, if you wanted to, start popping in some recessed lights in the ceiling if you really wanted to make it more bright. Or floor lamps is another way to brighten the area up. But I'll do my best in the post-production phase to try to brighten this up because I have no idea what it looks, but you tell me it's pretty dark.
It's definitely dark.
Okay. All right, so we'll make our way in here. So I actually like this setup. Samantha, this is all yours right here. You can have this because you get your makeup vanity right here, which is always nice.
That is a very nice size vanity.
Yeah, I think so too.
Large.
And they went with these stone countertops, which brings out the Tuscan Mediterranean type of feel, which is super cool. And then they have the bowl sink. I know you're not really a big fan of these, but I like them.
I think they did a good job in here though.
Yeah.
I don't love them and I probably wouldn't pick them out for my house, but I think they did a good job in here making it all match and the feel. It really, I mean, it matches the overall theme of a Tuscan Mediterranean vibe. Right. And that's really what this neighborhood is all about. Yeah. You know, you're not really gonna find really super modernized homes here with, you know, all the modern stuff. Like unless someone's gone in and like remodeled.
Right. Yeah. But you know, something like this is in this price range, this is really what you can expect to see in Tuscan Lakes or something like this. So I mean, you got your columns, your pillars with your jetted jacuzzi tub right here, catty corner. And then guys, this is ours right here. This is what we get. Savannah's testing out the water. Good job. We got some good pressure.
It works.
And then this is gonna be our walk-in shower here. Not the biggest, but it's also not the smallest either. And I do like that it actually comes with a bench, which is kind of cool.
That's nice.
And then you do have the built-in shelving for all of your shampoo and things like that, which is pretty cool. I'd have to just get used to this. Man,
You're a little too tall.
I'm a little too tall for that. Cousin John, definitely. I mean, he's taller than that whole fixture. So
Yes.
all right, so closet. So this is actually kind of cool. So we do have two sides to this closet. We have this side, men, that's us. We'll probably get this. You, babe, women, y'all get all this. We get the small end. But what's unique, Savannah, look at this. Look at this.
What's over
I found
here?
a little secret area.
Does this one have a secret room too?
Go see.
Go see.
What's over here?
Look. Other way.
Savannah, come here, look at the secret room. Look.
Let's go see.
I think she's scared.
Maybe.
She's scared. But you have this little, we kind of have the same thing, and this is really what we put all of our pillows in.
Yeah, I store all of our stuff.
We store all of the blankets for the whole house into here, which is, that's gonna be a pillow holder and a blanket holder. But hey, at least you have that extra room to put all that stuff.
I mean, yeah, you can use that for all different kinds of things.
And you also have a linen closet here, or a towel closet, whatever you want to do. So you can store linens in here, you can store your towels in here. So you have plenty of space.
Yeah.
And then over here is the toilet, the commode. All right.
You've been doing a good job showing those lately.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I try my best. Okay, so that completes the downstairs, but we still have the upstairs to go look at.
Yep.
All right, so we'll head on upstairs and go take a look at that. After you, ladies first. Head on up. Come on, sister.
Your shoe? Did you mess up your shoe?
All right, y'all fixed up?
There you go.
All right, so now we are on the landing area. So that's the stairs, you come up. This is the landing, pretty decent size. You could put a couch here. You could put, if you want to do some built-ins for kids' study areas, you totally could do that. But it also has this over here. This is the built-in media room for this house. So if you want a media room and you want to be in the League City area in Tuscan Lakes, 600 or under, this is a fantastic floor plan. And you can see it's already wired. So your speakers are already here, which is super nice. And what's cool about media rooms, man, like you really get to like close yourself off with, you know, if you want to bring the kids, y'all can experience a movie night here in a more intimate, close setting than just being in a wide open living room. So it gives them the, I guess, a core memory, if you will.
Yeah, you feel like you're at like a special, like a theater. I just can't help but like this TV that they put on the wall. Like we could have just taken that down. That's the TV we chose to put on the wall. In the media room. That's a computer screen.
Maybe they had this set up as their office. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I think for showing, I would have told the seller, hey, take that down. Like, it's comical. Come on. All right, so we'll keep going. So we have a bedroom over here. So this is a full bath right here. So that's the full bath. And then the second bedroom, right? So this is gonna be the second bedroom up here, which it's kind of nice because it doesn't really have its own bathroom attached, but
it's right next to it.
So all you have to do is just walk out. And then we have double French doors leading into that closet. And then now we'll make our way to the other side. We'll cross this, what I call a bridge. We'll cross the bridge, the danger zone. Oh, you know what we can show? We could show this. So we have a walk-in attic.
There's so many houses that have this and we don't ever get to go in because they have them locked.
I know, but it's nice. So we do have a walk-in attic. You can start to see the fiberglass blown-in insulation. And then we have two water heaters, which is kind of cool. And then here's our distribution box, but we won't let Savannah come in here. She'll start playing in the insulation. That won't be good for anybody. Okay. All right, so we make our way here. So this little area, this is where I would probably build out some, like a
desk?
Yeah, a built-in desk with cabinets and stuff. in like my countertops, but like, yeah, a built-in desk for the kids to do their
this would be a
homework.
great little study area, and you can make it like a 2-seater too.
Yeah, I mean, right now I feel like it's kind of wasted space, but it's also really nice because it's a blank space for the buyer, whoever buys this house one day.
Could do whatever
they want.
Yeah, you could just make it shelving or whatever, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so this second bedroom, or third bedroom, is actually pretty decently sized, pretty big.
Yeah.
Got your window out here overlooking the front of the house, but pretty decent size. I mean, you can kind of fit whatever you want in here. Probably your oldest child with the most stuff would go in here. Uh-oh. All right, and over here we have, it's a bathroom. It's like kind of like a Jack and Jill. So we have this really long sink, single vanity, but a really long, vanity anyways. But then the walk-in closet right here for that bedroom that I just showed you.
Oh, that's a nice sized closet.
It is a pretty decent sized closet. And then we actually have the shower and the toilet right here.
Okay.
And then it goes back around. So
interesting.
Kind of makes a zigzag. Let's go this way, Savannah. It makes a little zigzag to the other bedroom that has the other sink. So this is their sink.
It's a very unique layout.
Like boom. Boom,
but I like that the doors aren't all hitting each other. Like, the fact that it's on an angle kind of makes it better.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, actually. And yeah, so then this is the other bedroom.
Bedroom 4?
Bedroom 4, yeah. So this is the last bedroom. So this probably the second biggest up here.
Yeah.
This would be the first biggest bedroom, and then the other one was...
It's pretty similar to the bedroom number 2 we saw.
Yeah, super
Come on,
nice.
Savannah.
But we still have the backyard to go look at. Let's go look at that.
Yeah, let's go look at the backyard.
All right, you wanna go backyard? Let's go outside. Come on. Go play.
Your favorite place.
Your favorite place, outside. All right, so here is the backyard. Now this is actually one of my favorite features about this particular property is the size of the backyard, which is really cool. And it keeps wrapping around. So we have the covered patio here, and the previous owners put a gate right here. So you could make this your dog area. You can make this the play area for the kids, I guess, if you want them outside of the regular grass. Or if you're really big into gardening and you do have dogs, this could be where you could do all of your gardening, growing all your vegetables and whatnot, keeping the dogs away from all of the produce or your garden, keeping them from urinating all over it or whatever it is that you like to do. But the backyard is actually pretty freaking decent, and I like this a lot. What's really cool, so we have no back neighbors. And then that right there.
That's the pool, isn't it?
Yes, that's the amenity center here. So that's the pool, and the playground is right there.
Too bad you can't put a gate in from right here to the pool.
I know.
That would be nice.
Break the brick wall down and just be done with it. No, yeah, that would be nice. But I mean, really, it's just you walk out this one little street rat, go around, and then you're right there. So it's really not a far drive. You're talking maybe a couple minutes once you get in the car. You could walk there if you really wanted to. But yeah, the backyard is huge. So the lot size is actually a little over 10,000 square foot. And I love the lot because it kind of fans out a little bit because we're kind of at this little elbow on the street. So it makes things really cool. I'm a big fan of big backyards. I can't deal with the tiny backyards where I can't do it. We came from one and we needed the space, especially for our kids and our dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick recap. So this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and it's a little over 3,400 square foot, listed currently for sale at $600,000. So now that you've toured both houses with us today, you toured one in the 400s and you toured this one at 600. So now you get an idea of what you can get for your budget here in Tuscan Lakes as of the making of this video. So if you do want some updated metrics on Tuscan Lakes or just League City in general, make sure you give me a call. I'll leave all my information in the description box down below. And if you do plan on moving to the Houston suburbs, it doesn't matter if it's League City, it doesn't matter if it's Pearland or Katy Haiti or Cyprus. We cover it all. So make sure you give us a shout. Again, all my information will be in the description box down below. And I'll put a QR code up right now so you can scan it if you are watching this on your TV, which according to my analytics, about 80% of you actually watch this on your TV. So if you are watching this on your TV right now, I'm talking directly to you. Pull your phone out, scan that QR code. You can book a call with myself or my beautiful wife, Samantha, and we would be honored, delighted, and thrilled to help make your transition here to Houston a smooth one. We're gonna sign off for now. I will see you guys in the next video because Samantha and I are about to go get some tacos.
Ooh.
See you guys later.